Hey everyone, welcome back. It's DrMarkB here. And today I want to talk to you guys about a few tips on your first job interview. This is very crucial. You're done with pharmacy school, or you're a pharmacist coming from a different state or different country, or just a different job in general, and it's been a while since you had a job interview, right? So I have 8 points we'll go through, and I have a bonus one, the ninth one, which I feel personally is the best of the best tip. So let's get started here. Number one is research the company. It's very easy for us just to go through, apply. You get a job interview, your interview's tomorrow, you're like, what company was this? Or I don't have time to search it. But please learn as much as you can about the company's history, product, services, and if you're in a retail setting, how busy is it? Is there a drive-through, right? What's the corporate culture? Is it a union, not a union? If it's a hospital, what level of trauma it is, how many beds is it? These are very important things to know before you go to the interview, because you do not want to be that interviewer who goes in and be like, how many beds is your hospital? That's a 2-second Google search, okay? This shows also the interviewer that you're interested in the company and you can speak very highly about it. Number two, review, please, the job description. It's I feel like it's very unprofessional that you go in and they ask you, can you do this, these tasks? And you're like, I can do half of them. I don't really know how to do like the other half. Why did you press the apply button? Okay, I know it was worth a shot, but they will confront you about it. Can you do this? Can you do this clinical thing? Can you stand on your feet for 10, 12 hours on your shift? Okay, are you good with customer service? Do you have an experience with customer service? Okay, you have to familiarize yourself with the requirements and duties of the job so you can actually demonstrate when they're asking you questions about your skills and expertise to make sure it's a perfect fit for all those job descriptions and duties. So that way on their end, they're like, check on everything, because you know what the duties are and you have experiences that ties into them. And if you don't, there are many ways to go about it to show that you still are able to learn and adapt to what they need as a pharmacist. Number three, please prepare answers to common interview questions, right? This is what I talked about, like, what do you think are the common questions they ask in an interview, okay? Tell me about yourself. I don't care what job you have, anyone will always ask you, tell me about yourself. But what does that mean, right? Why do you want to work for this company? Why do you want to work here? Oh, wow, you're leaving from that company. That's a very good company. Why are you leaving and why are you coming to this company? Okay. Practice these answers to these questions so you can deliver them confidently. Very crucial. Number four, which is sad for me to say this, but please dress professionally. A professional attire appropriate for the industry and the company culture. Don't go in with a t-shirt and like flip-flops to a pharmacy. That ain't gonna cut it, okay? I know it's petty for me to say this, but please, I've seen it. Do not go into a professional setting with unprofessional attire. It makes no sense. Number five, bring copies of your resume and references. So I've been to a lot of interviews where they actually print them out ahead of time, but I've also been to a few where they don't, and they ask, oh, these people are coming to interview or sit down during the interview. Do you have any copies? And you never want to say, oh no, I only printed one for myself. No, print a few. What are those, less than a cent for each page? Do it. You don't want to be that person where like that's like the hindrance of them getting the interview. Feel like you're unprepared, right? Always be prepared with your resume, and please know what's on it, right? Sometimes if you haven't been to an interview for a long time and you're using the same CV or resume, you have no idea what's on it. Please update it as well, right? With the email address, phone number, and everything on there is up to par, okay? Make sure it's well organized and it looks professional too. Okay. Number 6, which is very crucial, I've noticed too, is having good body language. Make sure you have good eye contact, sit up straight, and avoid fidgeting, like to show and show that you're confident and engaged. Like if you're using your hands like me right now, you're getting them engaged. Or like if you're asking a question, be like, oh sir, like Dr. So and so, pointing at them. How do you feel, whatever you're doing, but just make sure that you are engaged. You're not sitting back, just relaxing. Like unless, I don't know, unless you're interviewing for like Google or something. But if you're watching this, you're in the professional world of pharmacy, okay? So please be professional in your posture, okay? And when it kind of goes back to your attire, to professional attire, like tucked in, guys, like wear a tie, like make sure everything fits and you don't look like you haven't gone shopping for like 10 years, okay? Look professional, okay? So they always tell me, fake it till you make it, right? Look your ultimate best going into the interview. Number 7 is be punctual. Arrive at interview at least like at the location site 10 to 15 minutes, even if it's, especially me, like I usually go like 45 minutes early because knowing me, I'll get lost. GPS will go, bizarre and take me to the wrong entrance of the hospital or the clinic or wherever you're going. You're going to ask people for parking. You're going to walk there. You're going to, try to like relax before you go and freshen up, drink some water. Give yourself plenty of time, okay? And when you go there and you go to the security guard or there and be like, oh, I'm here for an interview. Be like, oh, what time was your interview? 7:30. Oh, wow, it's 7. Awesome. I'll let them know. And just sit there. Okay? I'd rather you be 30 minutes late sitting in the lobby of the hospital or sitting at like near like the counter at the community pharmacy just waiting. Okay? That way they don't feel like they're like cutting it close when you're coming exactly in at 7:30 and they might have something to do before or after. Give them time. And also shows a quality of you being able to be there on time if your shift does start at 7:30 if you're hired, okay? Number 8, show enthusiasm, okay? Let your passion for the job and the company like shine through your answers and your body language. Like if you're going to a job interview and you're like, yeah, I really need this job. I really want to work here. Yeah, it's good company. I've heard good things about it. No, do not go that. Body language is off. No enthusiasm. Okay, so please, and also incorporate the enthusiasm with your answers when they ask you. Like, tell us about yourself. I personally I tried to like crack a joke or two, or like about, I don't know, like my last interview I talked to them about like, I definitely want a job, no one, the economy right now is not the best, right? So like no one, never hurt anyone to get a few, bucks extra, stuff like that. Like, and I had also another interview before where somehow we ended up talking about Tesla stock. Super random. But again, being comfortable in your environment and showing enthusiasm, using your hands if you want to and having that smile, everything plays into your interview. Don't go in like uptight, like, oh my gosh, like you're sweating, you're drenched, and that all comes with practice, right? Mock interviews, very crucial. So, as I promised you guys, the last one I want to share with you, the bonus tip here for your first job interview: be yourself. I cannot tell you how important it is to be yourself. And why do I tell you this? Okay. When I said fake it till you make it, you can't fake it the whole time you're employed at that company, right? The first day, second day, third day, okay. After that, you're really gonna show your true colors. You're gonna be like, wow, that was not the person we interviewed, a week ago. Okay. And why am I telling you this as well is that I've been on the other side of the interview. I've interviewed pharmacy residents, pharmacists, technicians. And I'm going to break it to you, but we can see right through you if you're not being yourself, right? You need to relax, be yourself. This is not a judgment day. Like, calling of like, they're judging you for everything you've done in your life. It's just a job interview. You go in there with confidence, be yourself, and I'm telling you, it will be so much easier to get you through that 30 minutes, 45 minutes of questions if you just be yourself. So again, be yourself, be prepared, do your best beforehand to go through what the company is asking you in terms of your duties and responsibilities. Please be in a professional attire. Prepare answers to common interview questions, okay? Very important. So again, if you guys find any benefit from this video, please drop a like, subscribe, or comment below what other job interview tips that you would recommend for anyone else viewing these videos. Awesome, guys, and have a good day. Thank you.